Shalom Israel. We're the Isupk. Started out on 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard, Suite A, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if you want to listen to the class live, got any questions, got any comments, you can dial 712-775-7035, access code 744-252, or you can dial 781-448-4050, access code 13300. All right. Now, before we start the class and get to the topic, do you have any questions? All right, no sweat. We're gonna today's topic is in order for black people to be safe, we must separate from the other nations. You understand? Starting with white people. All right. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
The white man, the white woman, the white child is the devil the Bible speaks of. And there is going to be no getting along with him, gathering, joining, becoming one, holding hands, and going to a mountaintop and letting freedom ring. That's never going to happen in this place. You understand? And the other nations of people follow right behind the so-called white man with their treacherous ways against our people as well. And we got I got an article and I got a little clip that I want to play. You understand? That happened right here in St. Louis. Okay, today we had it's a liquor store called Liquor Doctor, and they turned around and attacked one of the owners. You understand? Had attacked two brothers in the store. You know what I'm saying? And this is one reason, man. We gotta start opening up our own business. You know what I mean? Like I said, we gotta get these people out of our neighborhoods because they don't give a damn about us. None of them.
Right.
You understand? I know you go in there and talk to Abdul, and he just seems like he the coolest cat. You even call him brother. You understand? I see Negroes going into the damn Arab store and the liquor store or whatever store they own, you hear me? Gas station to get chicken wings and it's brother. You understand? But then your real brother, you turn around and mean mug and walk past and won't even say what's up to him. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta turn around and get out of this slave mindset, you understand, of being a slave to the other nations of people. Okay? Because that stuff is hurting us. Look at all the different things that everybody's doing all over the earth. You understand? Look at the Chinese nail shop that turned around, the sisters complaining about their service, right? Here in America, universally, all over, you understand? There is a policy of the customer is always right. You understand? Unless you're black, or Hispanic. You understand? The customer is always right there. Unless you're black and Hispanic. Hold on, Slack. Is that the same thing? This is a video? Okay, hold on. I thought I was tripping. Oh, hold on, Slack, give 1 second, yeah. Okay, I don't know what they did. I'm gonna kill it and turn it back on. Then when we get to that video. I thought I knew I wasn't tripping. I thought I heard this thing play. It's probably one of the background little pop-up videos or something. I don't know what that is. No, there gotta be some music from somewhere else. check and see where it's coming from. It sounds like it's up here. It's on there. Yeah. Salaki, that's my kid's phone. Damn. Man, I knew something. Damn. I knew I wasn't tripping. That's too wild. Yeah, just leave right there. Turn it off for me. Yeah, Salaki. Damn, I thought I was tripping. Okay, one of my kids left their phone up there playing. Okay. So, like I said, man, we turn around and we go to the Chinese people, get the sisters getting their nails done, and then they turn around and beat the sister through acetone in one of them face. You understand? Turn around, they grab sticks and you understand, did all that and whooping on our people. And what got me so upset is my people, man, is such slaves to where they don't even defend themselves against them. Right. You understand? Here a person is attacking you, assaulting you, and you don't even bother to defend yourself at all. You understand? But let a black man step on your goddamn shoe in the club, you finna go pop the trunk. You understand? A brother gonna go pop the goddamn trunk because he stepped on your new shoes. Right. But then you'll go into these heathens establishments on your P's and your goddamn Q's, get attacked, get assaulted, and don't do nothing. You understand? It disgusts me, man, to watch this video out to where this brother just let this damn heathen just choke him up, man. And then what was even sadder than that is that everybody else around just stood and watched it. Right. You know what I mean? It was another, let me see, who else attacked? I mean, there was so goddamn many, man. And I'm just talking about within the last year. I ain't even going way on back. I ain't even talking about way back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. And I ain't talking about 1800s. I'm talking about just last year. You know what I mean? It was another Chinese beauty supply, I believe it was, where the Chinese man, the sister, and her son was walking around the store. I believe the guy was like, little man was like 2 or 3 years old, right? He turned around and picked up a key ring, a $2 or $3 keychain, right? The damn Chinese man flipped out on the sister. You understand? Just show you how much these people hate us, man. A child and a key ring. Come on now. You understand? The sister didn't put her son up to do that. He wasn't even stealing. He's a child. You understand? He saw something that he liked. He picked it up. His mother, you know what I'm saying, was doing her little shopping. She didn't know that he had it in his hand. And then they walked out the store. You understand? And this heathen approached this sister as if she straight stole all the weave off the rack. Right. You know what I mean? And then she turned around and took the key, trying to go in on about the damn keychain. So she kind of like shoved it at him, like, here, take your shit. You know what I mean? And he turned around and, man, punched that sister off in her face, had her mouth bleeding and everything, man. You understand? The other nations of people hate us. They love to make this right here, that money. Right. You understand? They ain't finna miss that dollar. You're not now one. But, man, they hate to see you coming. There was another one down in, was that one Detroit too? I can't remember, but where the sister that got attacked, they thought she stole some $6 eyelashes. You understand? $6 eyelashes. Now, if our people are stealing, they're not supposed to. You understand? They're not supposed to be stealing. I'm not giving them no excuse for stealing. But guess what this sister did? She did not steal anything. The man and his woman jumped their sister, wouldn't let her get out their store, called the police on her, and then the police came and found out she didn't have a damn thing. She didn't take nothing. These people are just so on us as soon as we walk in a door, man. You understand? They own us as soon as we walk in. You know, like I said, they don't want us there. Point blank, simple and plain. they want our money, but they don't want to do business with us. You know, now how you love that? Why you in the black community? You understand? If you don't, I mean, it ain't gonna halfway be decent. You know what I'm saying? You can't come up short on 2 pennies. You know how you do a quick trip? You had 2-3 pennies short, they just let you slide. Oh no, not in Abdul's.
Right.
You understand? Not in Ching Chong's. Oh no, you gotta have all of that. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's so many more stories, man. The only way for us to be safe is for us to come together and separate from the other nations of people.
Right.
And that's what the Lord prescribes in the Bible. This ain't nothing we just saying, you know, that just sounds good. It sounds good and it's an order from the Lord. You understand? It absolutely sounds good. Why does it sound so good? Because it's an order from the Lord. We are ordered to come together as a people. That's what the Lord wants. You understand? And guess what? That's what the Lord is going to get.
Right.
And the only men that's going to get the job done is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We're going to see to it that this nation comes together the way that the Lord wants us to. You understand? Okay. Let me play. Real quick, while you looking that up, read the article real quick while I pull the video back up.
Time. Title is Pick My Cotton, nigga.
Man, now this is a video, some college students. Now, they took the video down, right? They took the video down. Read a little bit of it before I break the story down.
A fraternity at the University of Georgia was suspended after video surfaced of its members using racial slurs while laughing about beating black people.
Okay, keep going, read no more.
A statement from the school's student government leaders released on Friday night confirmed the suspension.
Mm-hmm.
The executive officers of the Student Government Association are aware of a video circulating on social media that depicts individuals identified as members of UGA Greek organization using racist language and engaging in behaviors that mock the suffering of enslaved people.
Okay, so they turned around. What they was doing, like I said, they took the video down, okay, because we could no longer find the video. But what they was doing was, it was several, 4, 5 white boys, devils, you understand, they in the bed, they gay as hell, they sitting all on the bed, you understand, you got some of them, one of them laying under the covers, another one sitting on the bed, another one sitting there laughing, recording, another one standing there, I mean, you know what I'm saying, and he had a belt, you understand, and he was whooping, and he was saying, pick my cotton, you know what I'm saying other words, pick my cotton, bitch, and this and that, he just steady going on, whooping the dude with the belt. You got somebody else, I couldn't tell if it was the one that was recording, you understand, or if it was another one just standing in the background that you couldn't see. But they told him, they said, you using the wrong words. You understand? And he kept forcing him. He said it about 4 or 5 times before he ended up saying, you understand, the word nigga. He kept telling him, no, you saying the wrong word. You saying the wrong word. He kept saying, pick my cotton. He kept whooping him with the belt. Pick my cotton, bitch. Pick my cotton, punk. Pick my, you understand? Then he turned around and finally said, pick my cotton, nigga. And then everybody just started bugging up, laughing. You understand? That's when they ended up cutting the video. Okay, now see, this is the point, man. White people are never going to turn around and have any ounce of compassion for you and your sufferings and your struggles and what you're going through and your ups and downs and your down and outs and your, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get an education. I just want to be treated fairly. And, you know, the white man don't care about none of that.
Right.
This is the stuff that he's teaching his kids, man. White kids ain't just accidentally just saying they hate black people. This ain't nothing that's just, you know what I'm saying, just a cool thing to do, just to go off on, you know what I'm saying, people. Because let me tell you something. If it was just a cool and funny thing, they would be talking about everybody. You understand? it would be something on the news where it would say white man pulls racist act against Chinese people. You understand? And mocks them about Bruce Lee or something. You know what I'm saying? It would be doing something, to mock Chinese people. They would be doing something to mock Arab people. You understand? They would be doing something to mock African people.
Right.
Okay, because guess what? Africans didn't go into slavery. You understand? The Israelites did. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay? But they would be doing something to turn around and mock everybody. If it was just that, white people they're just kids and they're just joking and they're just having fun, and you understand all of the excuses that they make for them when they do these kinds of things. You understand? And guess what? It ain't no coincidence that they just so happen to be doing this to black people all the time. You understand? They just so happen to paint a black face and never paint a damn Chinese face. You understand? They just so happen to, make a black face, but then don't make an Arab face.
Right.
You understand? They just so happen to make a damn black face, but then don't make a Japanese face. You understand? Or an East Indian face. Okay? They just so happen to make all of their jokes and whatever they claim it. Yes, because this wasn't no joke. They for real. You understand? White people are for real about their hatred for black people, and it goes way on back. And I'm gonna show you how far back it goes. Go to Genesis real quick, God. I'm gonna show you just how far back it goes. Okay? It go way back, man, to Esau himself, the forefather, the progenitor of that white race. You understand? Yep, so just give me 1 second. Okay, go to Genesis 27, and I think 41. Let me see. We're gonna show you, man, how far back this goes. Like I said, this ain't no just no 400 or 500 year hatred. Okay, this go way back, man, to the beginning. Okay. One second, let me get that with you out, so I can make sure that's the right scripture. God, that's it. I'm going to start that. Let's do it.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 41.
Oh, you know what? Slack. Go back to. No, I'll just break it down. Go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 41.
Mm-hmm.
And Esau hated Jacob.
Esau did what?
Hated Jacob.
No, he loved Jacob.
Hated Jacob.
He liked Jacob.
Hated Jacob.
He was inspired by Jacob.
Hated Jacob.
Man, come on. He hated Jacob. You understand? The white man been hating, you understand, Jacob since way on back. Matter of fact, the scripture even goes as far as to when they weren't even born yet. When they was in the belly. You understand? They were fighting in the womb. Jacob had to put knots on top of Esau's head in the belly. You understand? And then, like I said, this part here, this is when Jacob ended up receiving the blessing. Okay? A lot of Christians, they always got every ounce of compassion for white people, and every incident they get into, and it's just, you understand? That's how the Christian church is, the black Christian church is, and every black Christian is when it comes to white people. It's, you understand? They can't believe it happened to them. So I've had several Christians tell me that that Jacob tricked Esau, when that's not true at all. You understand? And it clearly says in the Bible what Jacob and Esau, that transaction that they had, how it went down. You understand? But because of just the damn love, you understand, have for white people, they're going to automatically blame the black man and say the black man played the white man. You understand? Let me tell you something. The white man has to be the victim in every goddamn thing. He has to be the victim in everything. Somebody always doing him wrong. Somebody always trying to get in his land and take over his country. When he didn't have not a care in the world. Nobody even thought nothing about the Native Indians when they took this place from them. When they murdered them and their children. You understand? And them was our brothers and our sisters. When they murdered them, nobody even gave a damn. But as soon as the white man say we got to fight for this country and go somewhere else and kill somebody for it, everybody gets in line. You understand? White man military and Negroes love to stand right up with him talking about fighting for damn freedom. How the hell you fighting for freedom over in Iraq and Iran? When we ain't even free here in the goddamn ghetto. You understand? We ain't even free in the hood of America, but you fighting for his goddamn freedom from another race of people.
Right.
You understand? That's all garbage, man. You understand? That is all garbage. That is a lie. And the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. He is the greatest liar ever to damn live. You understand? But this right here, when Rebecca and Jacob, and Rebecca said, you know what? She knew that Esau was not her brother. You understand? She knew that he was not supposed to get that blessing. She knew her people was. Okay? And it says it in the Bible. All right? So what she did was she told her son, look, you turn, because you know Esau was hairy, extremely hairy. So they went and cut some hair off an animal and put it on Jacob. You understand? Because Isaac, you know, so the scripture says eyes was closed. He was about to die. He was old at that point. He was about to die. He really couldn't see. You understand? So he turned around and told Jacob, which he thought was Esau, stretch forth your hand. Let me see if this is you. And when he felt all that damn hair, that hairy ass hair all over his hand and all, he said, "Oh, okay." Picture Teen Wolf. You understand that old movie? Anybody remember that? Remember that movie? Teen Wolf. Yeah, where he had hair all over him like damn. Well, that's Esau, man. In his natural state, just hairy as hell. All right, in his Neanderthal state. So he ended up blessing Jacob with the blessing, actually that Esau gave to him. You understand? The scripture says that Esau sat and he thought to himself, and he made a rational decision. He said, you know what? I'm at the point of death. You understand? Because he hadn't eaten anything. He said, what good is my birthright going to do to me? And he gave it to Jacob. Jacob did not trick him.
Right.
You understand? He turned around and said, if you want some of this food, what you going to give me? You understand? I remember as a kid at lunch, we did that every day. You understand? Somebody turned around and had something that somebody else, that you wanted. You're like, damn, man, try them chips with me, man. Man, I'll give you them chips, what you going to give me, though?
Right.
You understand? Ain't no trick involved in that, man. That's a fair exchange. You understand? One might get a tray and he might be eating healthy. You understand? He don't want the chips. He want an apple. You hear me? The brother next to him want the damn chips and he man, give me that apple. Oh, you had that apple, man. Give me them chips. You understand? Come on, man. Like I said, Jacob did not trick Esau. But of course, the white man, black Christians is going to tell you that that's what took place, as if he did that. You understand? When he did not. Esau gave that birthright up fair and square. He didn't want it. You understand? Like he said, he thought to himself and said, what good is the birthright going to do if I die? You understand? He didn't understand. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. That's just it. You understand? He didn't understand it. He didn't want it. And the scripture says that he despised the Most High. He despised that birthright. That's why he gave it away. You understand? But Jacob was patient, and he wanted the blessing from the Lord. That's why he got it. You see what I'm saying? So at this point right here, this is when Jacob is getting blessed You understand? As if he was Esau. So he got the blessing. And then Esau come in crying and asking him, did he have a blessing for him also? You understand? So go ahead, keep reading.
Because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Then will I do what?
Slay my brother Jacob.
Come on, man. All the way back then, you understand? Esau said, you know what? I hate Jacob. I hate this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And then he said, the days of my father, the mourning of my father is almost over. You understand? What does that mean? The days of his father, the days of mourning for his fathers are at hand. What that mean?
Lot.
Go ahead.
Isaac was on his deathbed.
Absolutely. Yep. But once that's over, Esau had plans for Jacob. He said, once that's over, then will I slay my brother. You understand? That's what he turned around and said. Okay? And he meant that. All right? Keep reading. Read 42.
Verse 42. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah.
Hold on, it said, and these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah. So what does that mean? What that mean?
Rebekah found out his plot.
How she find out?
Someone came and told her.
Someone who? Someone who told?
Lot.
Go ahead.
Jacob.
Esau did.
God.
You understand? Esau didn't say that he didn't say he was going to kill Jacob to Jacob. You understand? Esau went and told his mom, I'm going to kill Jacob. He took my blessing. You understand? When actually he gave it up. See what I'm saying? Just like a goddamn devil won't give away something, you understand? But then when you realize that you ain't got nothing, now you want to try to take it back. Now you want to play victim, and you want to try to, oh, he robbed me. You see what I'm saying? Now, how many times have white people lied and said that a black man did a crime to them, robbed them, broke in their house, killed their kid? What's that white woman? Matter of fact, it was 2 white women recently that lied and said it was black men that drowned their kids, one kid in the car, and then I think the other one said that brother kidnapped her kids. You understand? Or either 1 or 2 or something like that. I can't remember. But you understand? This go way back, man. You understand? If we go to Genesis 25, where it talked about, or 26 it may be, where it talked about Jacob and Esau Esau giving up that blessing to Jacob. You understand? You'll be able to understand it real clear. Okay? And that he did not turn around and take. Matter of fact, let's just get it. Go back, skip back to 25. Let me see, 25 or 26. It might be 25. Yeah, 25. Go to 30. Genesis 25 and 30.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Okay, now right here he come in from out there hunting. You know, the scriptures say that he loved to hunt. Who else you know on the earth that loved to hunt the way they do? You understand? The so-called white man. He is Esau. All right? So he was like, look, man, even though the food ain't even done, give me a bowl of that. You understand? Give me some of that food, man, because I'm faint, I'm weak. Okay? Because he hadn't eaten, he ain't catch nothing while he was out there. You understand? A few animals got to live for that day, because Esau killed them all. You understand? He got all of them hanging on his damn wall, laying on his damn floor, his rugs, all kind of mess, man. The animals would be gone, boy. All right? But he turned around and said, feed me, I pray to you. You understand? With the same red pottage, the damn meat and stuff wasn't even done. All right? Keep reading.
Verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
Jacob said, man, sell me your birthright. Okay? He said, sell me this day thy birthright. All right? Keep on.
Verse 32. And Esau said, behold.
Behold, right there, stop. He said, behold. What does that mean when he's saying, behold? He's saying, behold. What is he saying? Just think about a white movie. You understand? Think about a white movie. Go ahead.
He's saying, hear this.
You saying who?
Hear this.
You said could be?
Hear this. Hear this.
No. He's more so, okay, you gotta think of like I said, like an old white movie. You understand? He's saying, behold. It's like he's thinking to himself. You understand? You like when a white man, when he on TV and he gets thinking, he go like, You understand? He starts thinking to himself. Okay? Behold, he's going over the situation. You understand? He's like, damn, okay. I'm faint and I'm weak before me, and I got this pot of this red pottage. You understand? That I want to eat. And then I got my birthright in the middle of that. Okay, so it's like, behold, You understand? Keep on.
I am at the point to die.
I'm at the what?
At the point to die.
I'm at the point, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. This nigga talking about a birthright. You understand? Keep on.
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Wait a minute. Did he scream, oh, Jacob, you trying to trick me? What did he say?
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
What profit shall this birthright do to me? He ain't say nothing about, man, what are you talking about, bro? What you mean, sell me your birthright? He said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit is this birthright gonna do to me? You understand? He ain't say nothing about getting tricked. He ain't say nothing about, man, you trying to play me. You understand? He ain't say nothing about you trying to steal something from me. He didn't, none of that. Esau said what he said, and Esau rationalized to himself and said, man, I'm about to damn die. This birthright, what is this birthright gonna do for me, man? When I need some food because I'm faint and I'm weak, you understand, and I'm about to die. The birthright, I won't have it no way. You understand? This is what Esau is saying. I won't even have the birthright because I'll be dead. Keep going.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
He did what?
He sold his birthright unto Jacob.
He sold that birthright to Jacob, man. Jacob didn't trick him. Jacob didn't steal it. You understand? Jacob didn't play him at all. You understand? He said, man, give me something to eat. Man, give me your birthright. You understand? I'll feed you. Give me that birthright. Okay? Keep on.
Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils.
And
And he did eat and drink,
Mm-hmm.
and rose up and went his way.
Okay, now here it is. Keep on.
Thus Esau despised his birthright.
He did what?
Despised his birthright.
Esau despised his birthright. You understand? Now go back to where we was at in 27. Okay? Esau despised his birthright. Okay? Now, we turn around. Okay. When it said that, and these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. All right, keep reading. That's what we left off at, right? Just start from the top. Because Esau, he despised that birthright. He didn't give a damn about it, no way. He hated it. Just the thought of him and hearing about one day you're going to be blessed. You understand? And that's the white man mentality since forever. Is he worried about something down the line? Or does he want it all right now today?
Right.
You understand? The so-called white man wants it all right now. He ain't trying to wait until he dies. And that's in the apocrypha. We're going to get that for you too. You understand? Go ahead and read, bro.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 42. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah.
Mm-hmm.
And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son.
Okay, so she sent and called for Jacob, her other son. Now, if Jacob was the one that told her this, she couldn't call for him and tell him, you know what I'm saying, come here. Because it was already told to her by Esau. You understand? Now, you know, everybody got a mother, right? Everybody, most people have brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? And you turn around and you can take something to your mama, you understand? And usually your mama turn around and solve the problem between the two kids. You understand? That's how that goes. So he turned around and went to his mama, I'm gonna kill my brother. He took my blessing, I'm gonna kill him. You understand? So Rebekah already knew what was going on. You understand? As far as the blessing was concerned. Because that's why she told Jacob, let the sin be on me. You just do what I say, and then we're going to worry about this later. All right? But go ahead, keep reading.
And said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau is touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
He turned around and as touching thee. Okay, what that mean? Because thy brother Esau as touching thee. What does that mean? As touching thee. This is her way of saying that Esau is going to do something to you. The thee will be Jacob. You understand? And then as touching thee. Okay? Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself. Okay, meaning he came up with a plan to do something to you, you understand, to comfort himself, to make himself feel better. You understand? To get revenge. Alright? Purposing to kill thee. That's his whole purpose. That's his whole point. You understand? Now he turned around. The white man, this was way back when. And throughout all of the scriptures, it's never stopped.
Right.
Up until this day. But what your boy say, Deontay Wilder, to this day. You understand? To this day, the white man still hate black people. Out of all of the begging and crying and marching and walking and talking and all of this nonsense, man, just trying to be church going Christians and trying to have a job and trying to get along and be one and just we all bleed red, all this nonsense. To this day, the white man still hates your guts. You understand? And it started way back with Esau and Jacob. You understand? The Bible says that the white man has a perpetual hatred for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, for the Israelites. You understand? Now, if he had, what does the word perpetual mean?
Life.
Go ahead.
Undying.
Undying, continual. You understand? Never ending. He has a never ending hatred for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Now, how did this thing become never ending? It's real simple. But as far as what you just read, and right now today, we know to this day, white people hate our guts. How did it get to this point? Because Jacob and Esau, that was thousands of years ago. You understand? So Jacob and Esau both died. So how would white people today still hate black people to where they're hanging nooses in colleges? And this is all recent. This was this year. You understand? We talking about this year. I ain't talking about last year. They did for Black History. They hung was it a monkey in a class? I think it was. I think they hung a monkey or something. They did something in a this was a middle school. What did I? This wasn't even no college. This was like a middle school. I don't think it was a high school. You understand? The staff, the teachers, had ended up doing something in another spot. The teachers turned around and made like a little Black History wall, and then they did something. You understand? Hung nooses all over the thing. I mean, man, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. You understand? The white man has a continual hatred, a perpetual hatred, never ending, for the Lord's chosen people. You understand? And how did he get that way? From way back when with Jacob and Esau to where we are still hated by the so-called white man right now today. How did that thing get passed down? Damn, I almost gave it. Go ahead.
Two different manner of people.
He did what?
Two different manner of people.
To who?
Two different manners of people.
No, you want to think, of course, we are two different manner of people. We the humble and they the murderers. You understand? But how is so-called white people, because you know Esau is the progenitor, the forefather. So how did way back when get to this day, right now, to where white people hate us today? It's real simple.
It's a lie.
Go ahead.
You broke the law, statutes, and commandments.
No. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm talking about white people. How did white people, since the start of the founder, the forefather of the white race, hated black Jacob, hated that black man, you understand? And how did it get to today to where they still hate us? Because you would think after thousands, you would think after hundreds of years, all of the love that black people have been giving white people, you would think that they would let it go, right? Go ahead.
You know we better than them.
They who?
You know we better than them.
No, that's not explaining why and how they hate us today. It's real simple. He passed it down to his descendants. You understand? He passed that hatred down. White people teach their children to hate black people. You understand that? Absolutely, they do. And this ain't no secret, it ain't no joke. White people turn around, have been so-called, they try to make light of the situation to where they, is playing pranks and jokes and stuff like that. But they've been doing it forever, man. White people, that sister, last year, the sister that went so-called as a joke at work, she turned around and it was I think a Halloween party. And she was supposed to dress like a slave. And they had a goddamn noose hung around her neck. You understand? And here she is taking a picture with 4, 5, 6 white people all around like they the masters and she's a slave. You understand? This was just last year. This ain't no stuff that happened a long time ago. You understand? Who else? What's another? What's another?
Right.
Go ahead.
When the teachers in the classroom was the elementary kids, I think, and they went on a field trip to pick cotton.
Yeah, that's another one. Yep. They sure did. I remember that one. Yep, they sure did. They teaching us how to pick cotton again. You understand? They teaching us how to pick cotton again, because that's where they want us at.
Right.
They want us doing free labor. Man, the white man don't want to work. You understand? They had it going on in slavery. We doing all the work. They beating and raping and killing all of us while they sit back and get paid. You understand? All these mansion houses right here around the school. You understand? The few that they got left down Union, going this way toward the hood, and then the more they got going that way towards, you know what I'm saying, the white people's neighborhood, you understand, was all owned by slave owners, man. You understand? All the people that had them houses was owned by slave owners. You understand? And what they had us doing? Picking that cotton. You see what I'm saying? The way that the white boys in this video, I wish we could have had a video, but the way they was acting in that video, they ancestors, you understand, was straight doing it. Pick that cotton, nigga, like what he was playing.
Right.
You understand? They actually did that. You understand? You already got us working for you for free. And you got to be the animal that you are and just come out and just start beating niggas for no reason. You understand? A lot of brothers got beat and killed for what we like to say, I ain't even do nothing. You understand? A lot of them was picking cotton, man, and still got beat. A lot of them was picking cotton and still got killed. You understand? Lost their life just because the devil wanted to kill you. You understand? And they still got that same murderous mindset. You understand? Look at the blessing that Esau was blessed with the sword. And who is a better killer than him? So like they don't say killer, murderer.
Right.
You understand? Man, who's a better murderer than the so-called white man? You understand? Nobody. But this is where this come from. It come from way back with Jacob and Esau. And like I said, we can go back a few scriptures more to start at 25 to where they was turning around and fighting in the belly. You understand? Before they was even born. Alright? Now give me Wisdom of Solomon. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 1. New caller, name and where you calling from? Alright, no sweat, phone on mute for me.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
For the ungodly said,
For the who?
Ungodly.
For the who?
Ungodly.
For the ungodly said what?
Reasoning with themselves.
Reasoning with themselves again, like what Esau did. You understand? The ungodly, that's what that is. This is talking about the so-called white man. You understand? And this is what he did, reasoning to himself. Okay, the same way Esau reasoned within himself and said, behold, I'm at the point to die. It's either I live or I die with a birthright. You understand? So, I'll take the food. You understand? Give me the food, you can have that goddamn birthright. That's what Esau said. Okay? Keep reading.
But not aright.
But not a what?
Not aright.
But not aright. Esau never thinks aright. You understand? The white man ain't gonna never reason within himself aright. Especially when it comes to you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. When it comes to you, he ain't gonna never think right. But when it comes to the Chinese, what's his name? what's the dude's name? June Un, whatever his name is.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong Un, Hong Kong, whatever his goddamn name is. The white man, what did he get up there and say about him?
Right.
Donald Trump said, "Oh, we have to choose our words very carefully." That's what the white man said about Kim Jong Un. You understand? But when it comes to the black man, he don't give a damn. You understand? I mean, he talked all about black people, left and right, up and down. What they like to say in the Christian church, he called us everything but a child of God.
Right.
You understand? The white man talked all about black people a lot. You understand? Man, do you know what he was saying about us at his rallies that he was doing when he was becoming president? You understand? He turned around and said, man, go get a job. You understand? These people are not the ones that made this country great. That's what the white man said. Okay? Oh, he talked all about us. Okay? But when he came to Kim Jong-un, he said, oh, no, we got to choose our words carefully. You understand? That's because he know Kim Jong-un ain't his damn slave. You understand? Kim Jong-un ain't no goddamn Christian. You understand? Kim Jong-un ain't going to church on Sunday. You understand? Listen to some old greasy pastor. He know that about them. But the slaves he got over here in America, he know we freaked out about Jesus, about white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He know that about us. So that's why he's doing the things he's doing. But he turned around and reason with himself, but not alright. And guess what? The white man ain't gonna never reason within himself alright and turn around and do the right thing. And it's a clip. Kuna Yagobo has shared it on Facebook. It was a little kid back in the what was it, the 50s, 60s? You understand? When he was confronted, he was doing all that protests and all that Martin Luther King guy was trying to convince the white man that they was equal and that he deserved the same rights as white people and all of this. What Christians don't understand is that you're talking to an animal. You understand? Just look at any movie or any real life situation where a person has gotten bit by a dog, right? When they see that big bad Rottweiler, that pit bull, and that thing see you coming and you staring at it, and it's staring at you, and it's growling and you ready to run, but you don't know which way yet. You understand? That thing turn around. If it's gonna bite you, ain't nothing you can say or do to make that dog stop and bite. You understand? But to stop biting you. If it wants to attack you, it will. You understand? Because guess what? You can't get through to it because it's an animal. You understand? What did Pop say on Friday? Please don't bite me, dog. You understand? And what did dog do? The dog bit me in my ass. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stopping no animal, man. The white man is an animal. Okay? He is an uncontrollable animal. And he is never going to hear your plea and your cry. Look at what he did to Martin Luther King, man. Martin Luther King sold all of us to him, and he still had him killed.
Right.
You understand? The white man ordered that hit. Okay? He turned around and killed the man that gave you all of us, said, okay, I'm willing to sell out all my people to you. Just give me a white girl and a few dollars. You understand? Matter of fact, at one of the signings that he did, he got a pen out. That's what he got. He sold us out for a damn pen. You understand? Was it Roosevelt? I forgot the president that turned around and signed something into a law. And he gave him one of the pens that he signed that thing with. He did all that for him. He sold us out for a pen. Straight up. You can look that up. Martin Luther King sold us out for a pen. Okay? It was one of his great prizes. Alright? So, like I said, the white man ain't gonna never think of right when it comes to you and your suffering and your struggle and what you going through and your pain. You understand? Like for instance, when our sons get murdered in the streets, look at the tapes of the person like when a police officer murders somebody, they could be at the scene, you understand, or some type of attack on a black man or a black woman or something like that, and we protesting or whatever, and the police, them white policemen be standing there, they don't even hear it out. You know what I'm saying? They not paying it no attention. They can't feel it. They don't understand. You know, and I got several different instances. Right down the street, when that sister got stomped by that Arab, I went down there, was asking them. I had a conversation with several of the protesters, right? And I'm trying to ask them why are they out there? You know what I'm saying? What do they hope to get and all this and all of that, right? Man, I'm telling you, these activists, the ones that I talk to, these so-called black activists, they suck. You understand? They are garbage, man. One of them told me himself, he said, man, you ain't really gonna get nothing, but it's a start. You know what I'm saying? How long the hell is it gonna be a start to get nothing? You know what I mean? We ain't finna get what we want. You know, the Arabs is supposed to be giving back to the black community. That's not their goddamn community, man.
Right.
They've never done it, and they ain't finna do it now. They just know black people so damn stupid. Talking about some goddamn sensitivity training, man. Are you kidding me? You stomped my sister, and you want me to agree to let you go to damn anger management class? You understand? You better be glad you ain't do it in front of the right black man, because you'd have got your ass whooped. That's what would have happened to that Arab, man. You understand? And black men and black women need to stand up for their damn self. And matter of fact, I give it to the sister that was faced with that murderous devil the other, what was it, last week? Where the devil pulled that gun over a parking space. He trying to get out. She dropping off a friend, went up the street the wrong way. You understand? It's dark out, 1, 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? She dropping her friend off, had went up the street the wrong way. That don't mean pull a gun out on her and try to shoot her. You understand? And as she's explaining to him what's going on, you know, he turned around, she saw the gun, he walked up on her with a pistol out. You understand? And this devil knocked the phone out of her hand so she couldn't call her no help. And then again, sidebar real quick, black women, you do need a black man, a Hispanic man, a Native Indian man.
Right.
That right there should open sisters' eyes up. You understand? Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, if that black man was with you, you understand? He wouldn't have pulled that. He wouldn't have did that. I done seen white men pull guns on our people that they know is weak. And guess what? Right here in this very scripture that we read in the Wisdom of Solomon, it's going to tell all about white folks, their true nature, man, and the mentality of all of them. You understand? They're not strong at all. White people is not so amazing. I don't give a damn how many times one of them lift weights or something like that. You understand? White people at heart have no courage, man. They cowards. They are cowards. I seen videos where a lot of them pull guns out on our younger, you understand, our children, on our teenagers, you understand, 11, 12-year-olds. But grown men, they think twice about that. Cause they know a grown man will shove that damn gun down their goddamn throat. You understand? But he pulled out a pistol on a sister, and the sister still defended her damn self. You understand? The sister still defended herself like, fuck you and that gun, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was like. You understand? And that's what black people need to start doing. Stop letting these people, we're not saying go around and attack nobody, but damn, when somebody attack you, defend your goddamn self. Like your life ain't worth you defending it. You understand? Especially from a people that absolutely hate your guts. Black people believe in self-defense when it comes to their own people, but don't believe in it when it comes to white people. You understand?
Right.
A black man will turn around and he'll defend himself against a brother or a sister against a sister for whatever the reason. But when it comes to white folks, they back off. They don't do it. You understand? They won't do, when it comes to the other nations of people, period, they won't do it. I was listening to a brother that did a little like this little business seminar, and he said he went into a beauty supply, right, owned by the Chinese. He said he go in there. He said, man, he owned a barber and beauty salon, and he said he went in there with about 3-4 grand to spend. Cause he said he was getting tired of running out of products and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to keep his little stock. You understand? He wanted the shelf full and he had some back stock when he run out. He ain't got to go back to the store so soon. He turned around. He said that the damn Chinese man thought that he was going around the store stealing and had a golf club, walked up on him and told him, you better get your ass out of here right now before I beat the hell out of you. And you know what the black man said? He said he better been glad that I was having a good day that day. You understand? He said, because that I just walked out of there. You see what I'm saying? That's the mentality of these Christians, man. When it comes to the other nations of people, that's what you do. Oh, it's a good day today. I'm just going to get out of here. I ain't finna say nothing. I ain't going to trip. I'm going to just walk out of here and I'll just go somewhere else. But let that have been a black man for whatever the reason. You done went toe to toe with him. You understand? You done went toe to damn toe. Okay? And that's right there is disgusting, man. You understand? We supposed to turn around and have more love for our brothers and our sisters than we do for the other nations. You understand? So stop letting these people abuse and get off your goddamn phone and recording every damn thing. There's 5 of y'all around. One record and the other 4 get that goddamn heathen off your brother or your sister. You understand? Not stand there and damn watch. Okay? It was a goddamn, what was that, an Arab where the sister, no, it was a Chinese man too. Where the sister foes that went in the store stealing out. Look, I don't know if she did or not. I would have offered to pay for it, but I definitely would not have let him assault her like that. You understand? I would have turned around and paid for whatever he thought. If he could prove she stole something, I would have bought it. You understand? Black people now, it's no excuse. You understand? But you gotta cut black people some slack, because we are oppressed like hell in this place. You understand? We are oppressed. Now they don't have to steal. You can come to your brothers here in the Isupk and we'll get you the things that you need. If it's food, if it's, hair care products, deodorant, soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, we will get you them things. You understand? You don't have to steal out of the white man's store, the Chinese man's store, the Arab store. Don't steal out of nobody's store. You understand? If we come together as a people, as a nation of people, then we can take care of each other. We ain't got to steal. Okay? But if the sister had stole something, he could prove it, I would have turned around and bought this stuff so that sister could have it. But then the way he was dragging her around that store and whooping her on, it wouldn't have happened. You understand? It would not have damn happened. Okay? And it was another Arab where man, he was finna, if this sister wasn't standing right there recording and hadn't said nothing, he was finna hurt this sister. I don't know what happened, but the sister ended up grabbing something. He was trying to get her out the store. Okay? And the sister, of course, you got this man, pushing on you and all this, you understand? This goddamn heathen. The sister got mad, threw some stuff at the man. He turned around and went in on the sister. You understand? While he's sitting there pushing her and trying to get out the store for whatever reason. She turned around like, look, stop pushing me. Threw something at the man. He goes in on her, started whooping on the sister, man, and nobody helped her. You understand? Nobody helped her, man. Niggas is walking past, looking. You understand? Instead of stepping in, that's your sister. And you letting this heathen beat the hell out of her. And he was finna give her one hard blow, and you could tell. He was finna give it his all. And the sister said, hey, don't do that to her. And you know what I'm saying? And then he stopped. He turned around and you know how you startle. You know what I'm saying? She startled him. Called him. He like, you know what I'm saying, did one of them. Like, oh, okay, like I'm caught. You know what I mean? I was like, hell no, man. I thank the Lord that this stuff don't happen while I be around, man.
Right.
Cause I can't stand there and watch that. I would not be able to stand there and just watch this heathen beat on my goddamn brother or my sister. It's so many videos out there. There was an Arab that turned around and whooped the brother with a sword. You understand? He turned around claiming the dude stole a Colt 45 don't cost nothing but $2 and a quarter. And he turned around and beat you for and had told him, he said, I ought to kill you. He told me, I ought to kill you, man, for $2 and a quarter. You understand? These heathens want blood when they see us, man. When they feel like we done wronged them, they think we should die. You understand? They think that we should die. All right? But get back to the scripture. Let's finish reading that.
Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Okay, so what is this saying when it says that our life is short and tedious? What that mean? Go ahead.
Meaning short and hard.
No. What does the word tedious mean?
Short and it's long.
Okay, in that context, it kind of be. Let me see. There's so many different. Let me see. Short and tedious. Slow. I think that's the context. Yeah, that one too. Tiresome, slow. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead. Oh, and it said, in the death of a man there is no remedy. What that mean?
When you die, that's it.
Absolutely. If you about to die, that's it. You understand? Ain't no way to fix that. In the death of a man, there's no fixing, there's no remedy. All right? And it says, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. What that mean?
Wow.
Go ahead.
You don't believe in Yahweh.
No, you want to stay right on top of that. When it says, neither is there no man that okay, think about the context of what's being said. Okay? He's saying the ungodly reason with themselves and not aright. Right?
Right.
It said, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Okay? So when it says that neither was there been known for any man to return from the grave, what is that talking about?
It's a lot.
Good.
They don't believe in the Lord.
No. Think about somebody in your family that died. Give me somebody in your family that died. Grandma, when did grandma pass?
25 years ago.
How long?
About 25 years.
25 years ago? Has grandma came back? Once that person died, that's it. That person ain't returned. But see, now remember in the scripture, there is such thing as reincarnation. Right? But remember now, this is the heathens we talking about. This is so-called white man. Okay? They don't believe in the Bible. They don't know the Bible. You understand? They don't reason aright. You understand? Their reasoning is not right. Okay? So this is simply talking about that. When somebody died, that's it. They don't come back. You understand? Keep reading.
For we are born in all adventure.
We are born in all adventure. What does that mean? What does that mean? We are born in all adventure.
Lot.
Well,
Born to live life to the fullest.
Yep. You understand? To turn around and basically do what you want to do.
God.
You understand? That's basically what they say. Keep going.
And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
That we shall be what?
Hereafter as though we had never been.
We shall be hereafter as though we had never been. You understand? Once you turn around and die, it's like who gonna remember you? You understand? Everybody gonna be thinking about you 5 years from now you died. You know what I mean? So be like we ain't never even been here at all. Keep going.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes,
Uh-huh.
and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air.
Okay, so you get all of that.
God.
Right? The breath of our nostrils is as smoke. What that mean when they say breath of our nostrils is as smoke? Meaning like, okay, if it's wintertime, it's cold outside, you turn around and start breathing, that smoke will come out your nose, you understand, because your body's a lot of heat in your body. So when you breathing outside your nose, you breathing hot air. You know, same with your mouth. You understand? You breathing hot air into a cold air. And then it's gonna make like a light smoke. What happens to that smoke? What happens to that smoke out your nostrils?
Lot.
Well,
Disintegrates.
it goes away. You understand? It goes away. You understand? It said for and a little spark in the movement of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes. So if you turn around that little spark in that heart, you mean okay, now it's a metaphor. That fire, once you turn around and put that fire out, whatever that was burning, it's gonna turn into what? Ashes. You understand? Same way how they say, well, when a person died at a funeral, ashes to ashes. You understand? Dust to dust. This is what you came from. Now this is what you return to. You understand? All right. And then it says our spirit shall vanish as the soft earth. So picture, and I keep saying the white man movies because he do all of this stuff in his movies. When somebody died, it's like the spirit in their body. What it do? Spirit come out the body and then go up in the air and then it gone. You understand? That's what turn around happened in the movie, white man's movies. All right, keep on.
And our name shall be forgotten in time.
So you get that after so long. Yeah, they cried about you. Oh man, I miss my dog. You hear me? But after that, life goes on. Ain't that what they say? Life goes on, man. You understand? Christ even said, let the dead bury the dead. You understand? Once they dead, ain't nothing you can do. What is mourning? What is crying all week and all month? Man, look, I got some family that around the holidays, around I think it's Christmas and Mother's Day and Father's Day, when my grandfather, my grandmother, when they favorite holidays and they birthday come around, man, you ought to see my family. They get depressed, they get sick, they don't want to go nowhere. I just want to lay in the bed. Just today, mama died, daddy died, this and all. You know what I'm saying? And that was a long time ago. You understand? I'm talking about 15, damn near 20 years ago. Okay? To where you still sitting here mourning. You understand? You so hurt that mama gone. Yeah, I love her too. You understand? I love grandpa too. You understand? But what is steady crying year after year gonna do? You understand? I mean, not scripture, but life goes on. You understand? Like that old saying, life goes on.
Right.
Okay? Like I said, hey, we miss them. We're gonna miss them. Wish they was here, but guess what? And that's one wish that ain't gonna come true. So the people that are here, let's fix them. Let's deal with them. You understand? Let's teach them. The ones that died, I can't cry about the ones that died. Matter of fact, the ones that died yesterday. You understand? I'm sorry they died, they wasn't the truth. Lord willing, when they come back, they will be. You know what I mean? But I can't sit here and cry and be like, oh man, damn, oh my God, to where I can't do this work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's brothers and sisters that are alive right now that's dead. You understand? That need the breath of life, that need to come to life. All right? Go ahead, keep reading.
And our name shall be forgotten in time.
Mm-hmm.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
Okay, so you get that. Keep going.
And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
It shall be dispersed as a mist.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
That is driven away with the beams of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And overcome with the heat thereof.
Okay, so you get that part. Keep going.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away. And after our end, there is no returning.
Mm-hmm.
For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Okay, so it's fast sealed, and no man cometh again. All right? Now, again, like I said, they don't know about reincarnation. You understand? Like the Israelites have always known about it. That's why I said in the Bible. You understand? That's why I said in the scriptures. But the white man, he say, ain't no coming back. You understand? Ain't no coming back. All right? Keep on.
Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Let us do what?
Enjoy the good things that are present.
Is this not the white man?
God.
This is the white man all day long. Esau said the same thing. Guess what? This is his descendants after him saying the same thing. You understand? Esau wanted to enjoy that food right then and there because he was faint. He said, man, the hell with that birthright, something I got to wait for. You understand? Give me that food now. That's what the white man said. That's what Esau said. And guess what? And the ungodly that's saying this, which is Esau's descendants, they saying the same thing. You understand? Let's get it right now. Give it to me now. Keep going.
And let us speedily use the creatures like as in you.
Okay, so you already know when the white man is young, he trying to murder and gobble up every damn thing. You understand? Keep going.
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointment. And let no flower of the spring pass us by.
You get that? The white man want every damn thing. He said, we ain't gonna let not a flower in the spring pass us by. We're gonna get it all. You understand? This is the white man. That's his saying. This is him saying this. All right? And he wants it all and got to have it all. And you better give it to him. If not, then he's gonna murder you and take it. Keep going.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered.
Okay, so they're like, man, let's crown ourselves with rosebuds before we don't have this very long. You understand? For it wither away and die. Keep going.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness.
Guess what? All of my people, you understand? This is talking about white folks. Hey, let not nobody white be without. You understand? Now tell me that ain't the white man's mentality. Black folks is struggling like hell getting food stamps, and the white man is got it going on. You understand? His whole household get to have food stamps, but then the black woman, she can't turn around and get food stamps and have no man in her house. You understand? She can't make a certain amount of money. She gonna cut off. You know. So like I said, for them, all of us gonna get a piece of this. Okay, keep going.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. Let me tell you something. The white man ain't leaving a token of his joyfulness in no place. You understand? In every place he is leaving how he has murdered everyone. You understand? And took your damn resources. Okay? That's his token. Murder you, take your resources and your land, and then build it up for himself. That's his token. You understand? Watch what's that show? I don't know if it's still out, but House Hunters International. The white man is going everywhere. When where he done took land and he's building vacation homes and you understand resorts and all kinds of stuff so he can live in your land for free. That's his token.
Right.
You understand? That's the white man's token right there. Okay? Keep going.
For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
Mm-hmm. For this is our portion, and our lot is this. Keep going.
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Let us do what?
Oppress the poor righteous man.
Man, the scripture just said that for this is our portion, and our lot is this. To oppress the poor righteous man. Who is the poor righteous man? Who is this speaking about?
Right.
Go ahead.
The black man.
Absolutely. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The white man said, let me oppress them. You understand? Our portion and our lot is this. Is if we destroy them. You understand? We got to oppress them in order for us to have it going on. Okay? This is what the white man has said. Is this not the white man yet? You understand? Because I know Christians love to say that the white man is just like they white Jesus. He's all about love, right? You understand? But that ain't what the scripture say. That ain't what the scripture said about himself. You understand? This is what white people are saying about themselves. This ain't nothing that the scripture is saying about God had to say about it. You understand? This is what they said about themselves. This is them reasoning to themselves, but not right. You understand? Not right, because the scriptures say that when the wicked rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. You understand? Look at how everybody is pissed off at the white man for all of the money that he owed and that he stole, he robbed, and all this. And only somebody that he is never going to repay is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? He's never going to repay us. An acre and a mule, you can forget about it. You understand? You're going to never get that. You're going to never see that. You understand? Now, the white man said, let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Keep going.
Let us not spare the widow.
Let us not spare the widow. You understand? Keep on. Our sisters that had husbands that died, they ain't sparing them either. Keep on.
Nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Even our old heads. The white man, he murdered them too. You understand? We ain't gonna worry about none of them. Keep on.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
The white man said, let his strength be the law of justice. Now, when he said, let his strength be the law of justice, what does this say?
Law.
Go ahead.
Basically, like he taking matters into his own hands.
Absolutely, y'all. That's exactly it. He's going to take the law of matters into his own hands. You understand? When it comes to us. Isn't the white man murdering us all over the earth?
God.
Claiming that he was scared of a black man? You understand? That had no weapon? You understand? That was running from the sea. The black man is running from the goddamn murderer. That's who he's running from. You understand? He ain't always running because he got drugs on him. The black man knows that the damn police force is the greatest damn terrorist group ever. You understand? To turn around and murder black people. You know that. That's why them brothers be running. You understand? Because they know you'll kill them and nothing to be said or done about it. Alright? Brothers know that. That's why they be running. Alright, keep going.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
That which is what?
Feeble.
Okay, what does feeble mean?
What?
Go ahead.
Weak.
Weak. You understand? The white man turns around and he preys on the weak. You understand? He ain't stepped to the UPK like that. He ain't crazy. understand? The Lord is with these men. All right? He ain't stepping to the UPK the way he doing to, you understand? I'm gonna tell you something. And this ain't no lie. When I was in the world, man, boy, I used to hate to see cops coming. You understand? And all kinds of, man, I remember one time, I turned around, this is when I was in the world, thought I had it going on, nice car rims, jewelry, gold grill, top and bottom, you understand? All that. I had a cop turn around, he telling me, just out of the blue, you understand? The man asked me for license, insurance, I'm giving him my paper. He started bringing up something about speed and something like, man, I don't know about no speed. You know what I mean? He brought up something else and something else. And then just out of nowhere, he was like, man, I don't give a damn about your gold teeth. You understand? I was like, what the heck? Who even mentioned that? You understand? I didn't even mention nothing about my car, my jewelry, my teeth, or anything. But that's what the cop said, man. You understand? But since I done been in the UPK, they turned around and stopped me, asked me for my stuff, and let me go on by my business. You understand? They let me go on by my business after that. You understand? Because see, now with the brothers in the world, oh my God. You understand? The Lord was on my head. But now, he woke me up and I done got in the truth. Now the police don't even bother me, man. You understand? Half the time, I have an attitude with them and they ain't even saying that yet. You understand? I have an attitude with the damn police. Just the thought of them pulling me over pisses me off. You understand?
Right.
So, like I said, but now that the brothers in this truth, they don't even bother. But when I was in the world, man, I paid about $2 million in tickets. You understand? I done had got tickets left and right out. You're straight up. But yeah, man, this is the white man all day long. Okay? His thing is to oppress the poor, righteous man. You understand? And the righteous is the black man, the Hispanic man, the Native Indian man. You understand? That's who this is talking about. Okay? Now, when it comes to white people and all of their terrorist acts, like I said, this right here, these are Esau's descendants reasoning with themselves, the ungodly. You understand? Because Esau was dead and gone by then. And what he did was he passed the same old hatred for Jacob down to his descendants. And this is why you got them reasoning with themselves, but not right. This is why they are saying the things they saying. And they saying that our portion, in order for us to get paid and live it up, our lot is going to have to be this, that we oppress black people. You understand? This is what the so-called white man feels in his heart when it comes to you. It's never going to be, and another one that made me mad, what school was that out? Was that Riverview? That little march they did yesterday? Or Wednesday? Was it yesterday or Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday, wasn't it? Little march they did, man. I was so disgusted looking at that. They turn around and they destroy another generation, man, with all this marching and protesting and all this Martin Luther King garbage. Here, over the spring break, they had a couple of devils that made some videos, you know what I'm saying, going in, making racist remarks and comments about black people, right? And so the kids ended up seeing the video, and of course the students have said that this is not the first time that this has happened. You know what I mean? This is an ongoing thing. The sister said, she said, I'm so tired of having a hard time. I want to get educated. You understand? The sister said, I want my education, and I can't even get it because I got to deal with this kind of stuff when I'm in class.
Right.
You understand? So the white people that go to her school is, and matter of fact, what's her name? Simmons. What's the little Simmons girl? Was it Russell Simmons, one of his daughters? One of them had wrote an article, man. I think Commander Junior Hunt, the General Hyman, brought that out about how she's in college, or high school, right? Yeah, she in high school too. She in high school too, and can't focus on her education because she got white boys all in the class, nigga all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can't even focus because you got a racist animal sitting behind you on the side of you or whatever, going in about how much of a nigga you are, how they hate your hair and all that kind of nonsense. While you supposed to be in class learning, you focus on a goddamn nigga that ain't even paying you no attention. You understand? Black folks sit in class and try to learn, man. You understand? That's why I say, you was right when you said we two different manner of people. Humble, you understand, is the Israelites, and murderous is the white people.
Right.
Okay? Now who taught their son that? You understand, to do that to that sister while she's in class learning? You understand? This other devil, who taught her that? You understand? White people teach white people to hate black people.
Right.
They teach their children to hate our children. You understand? They teach them to never get along. And what was so sad was the part where the sister had turned around and she said, this ain't about black. This ain't about color. This ain't about black people. Who in the hell is white people making the racist remarks again? If it ain't about black people, then why the hell are you out there marching with your black ass?
Right.
You understand? And that goes all the way from the goddamn adults. They go out there to the damn children, man. They just shovel in the same nonsense. You understand? All these so-called black activists and these adults, they go out there and march and protest and do all this foolishness. They passing that garbage down to their kids.
Right.
The sister said, the little sister, she said, yeah, I was talking to my mother and I told my mother this and that, and she said, I'm tired of it and I'm going to do something about it. And she told her, well, you know what, if you're going to do something, go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody stop you and tell you nothing no different. You understand? A march or a protest is not going to get this thing done. You understand? And then she turned around and the sister that was recording, you know what I'm saying, had turned around and said, see, look at this. We got children of all races in solidarity. You understand? And they really thought that was like wave making or something, man. Like it sent some kind of shock wave through the earth or something. It sent a shock wave through my brain, and it triggered the wrong thing and said, goddamn, here we go with this nonsense again. You know what I'm saying? That's what it did, man. It didn't turn around and impress me, none. I wasn't wild or, you know what I'm saying, or at all, or nothing because of what I saw. I was actually disgusted because here we go again. How you gonna turn around and join hands with the very people that you are against? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say that's against you. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, those students weren't against nobody. They trying to learn. And they had the right to complain because they in class trying to learn and they can't learn because of all of the damn foolishness.
Right.
So ain't nothing wrong with that. I understand that point. But going out to march and protest with the very damn cousins of the people that, you understand, that made the remarks is making it uncomfortable and unbearable for you to get an education. Why are you doing that? You understand? And it's only these weak black leaders that's got our children out there looking stupid as hell.
Right.
You understand? Got our kids looking stupid as hell. Here we go again, trying to join hands with white people. Well, guess what? That's not going to work. Joining together with white people is never going to work. It's not going to happen. You understand? You ain't going to never convince a white person to love you. The ones that was out there in the march, in the little protest with them, was just playing it off for the goddamn camera. You understand? Because they don't know what it feels like to be discriminated against, to be told no. You understand? To be told, this is blacks only over here. You understand? What old girl tell Martin in life? This is nigga only pie. You understand? They don't know what it's like to hear this is nigga only pie. You understand? When we saw them, we welcomed them right on in our establishment, and look at our business, they gone now. You understand? We let the devil come in and eat, and then next week we was closed. You understand? The next week we was closed, trying to beg him for a goddamn job. Okay? But the white man, he really gonna flip his wig when he do hear, this is Negro only pie over here.
Right.
You understand? The white only pie is about 55 miles down the road. You understand? On that side, we never even go on. That's when you go get you some white only pie. Okay? This is Negro only pie over here. Alright? So like I said, man, but they don't feel what them sisters feel out there. You understand? Because nobody is telling them they don't want them in their class. They don't want to see them. You understand? A little blonde hair. Nobody's talking about they blonde hair and they blue eyes. Nobody's bothering them all goddamn day while you sitting in class trying to learn. You understand? Nobody is saying a thing against them. But guess what? They are doing it to our sons and our daughters. And like I said, another damn generation. We're going to destroy another generation with this foolishness, man. With this Martin Luther King, holding hands with little white boys and little white girls. Let they goddamn hands go.
Right.
You understand? Matter of fact, let they pants leg go. Because that's where you at. You on the ground, and they trying to get away from you, and you holding on to their goddamn pants leg, letting them drag you up the goddamn street. That's what black people is like. You understand? Well, we need to be giving that love to each other, man.
Right.
You understand? Go to Zephaniah 2:1 now, real quick, and that's the last scripture. Okay? We need to turn around and be giving that love to our brothers and our sisters, not white people. Okay? White people, God damn, I can't say it enough. They are the devil the Bible speaks of. Those little devils that was out there protesting in the line, in the march with them sisters, man, them brothers, they shouldn't even have been out there. You understand? And I'm talking about our people. They shouldn't even have been out there for them to even do that. Did you see the Ferguson protest? Some of that stuff that they did on the anniversary, like the year after that march. Did you see that? Man, it was terrible. You understand? They had our kids out there. They had one brother got his foot ran over. You understand? They blocking the street, trying to march and protest. Got his damn foot ran over. You know, then they yelling and screaming at the cars, saying, "Hey, watch it, we got kids out here. Do you think the white folks give a damn? You blocking their goddamn street. They don't give a damn. They will run you and your kids over. And guess what? Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Go ahead.
They blocked the highway and they ran them over.
You said who?
They had blocked block 270.
Oh, yeah.
They ran them over then.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, when they had the black construction workers on 70, you understand? That almost turned bloody too. You remember when Al Sharpton was out there? That almost turned bloody. You know what I'm saying? But you ever seen them white folks on the highway were ready to run every last one of them niggas over talking about a job. You ever be calling somebody telling them to get you a casket? I'm finna run your black ass over. Straight up. They almost did that on that time too. Straight up, man. I'm telling you, white people ain't gonna let that, man. They just don't get it. And you got that Martin Luther King, that damn passive or homosexual mentality. You understand? What did he call it up? Passive aggressive. That's what he called it. You understand? That's actually what that's called. It's called homosexuality. You understand? That's what that's called. Okay? Because ain't no such thing as no damn passive and aggressive. Those two words just don't go together. You understand? There's no way to turn around and take out your aggression passively. It just don't happen that way. You understand? It just don't happen that way, man. But that's the same mentality that they pushing on our kids. You understand? They trying to get them to be that same way, to be that same passive, okay? To where you acting like you taking a stand. That is so stupid. To be walking, and you know the kids, they ended up, like I said, I don't totally fault the kids. You understand? Because they children, they supposed to be led. You understand? They are supposed to be taught what to do and what not to do. And those parents should have told them, baby, nah, I'm not letting y'all go out there and march and damn protest. But what we can do it another way, y'all not go to school. You understand? Because guess what? Now you turn around and don't go to school, you know how much money they gonna miss for you not being in school because you feel unsafe? Now if you turn around and was to protest that way, you understand, you might get a little better result, a little faster result than you would by leaving the class to go walk around the campus. Like nothing's going to happen there. You understand? So like I said, but those children need to be led properly. Okay? They should have never been able to think to themselves what to do and go out there and think to do another famous Martin Luther King march. Because look at what happened to our children in a Martin Luther King march. Martin Luther King thought it was a good idea to let over 100 kids march, and them kids got hit with them hoses. They got dogs sick on them where it said they were literally ripping off their flesh, right? The dog was ripping their damn flesh off their goddamn chest and their stomach, wherever they was biting at. You understand? They got beat, they got arrested, they got killed, all of that happened, man. You understand? That's what happened when you turn around and you don't protect our children. Martin Luther King was a goddamn coward for that. You understand? Ain't no child in the UPK gonna be on the front line doing nothing. You understand? That's what we are for. You understand? The men, we gonna protect our women and our children. We not finna turn around and let them have a bright idea and say they finna go pro. You ain't pro and testing nothing. You understand? You is, what were kids? 15, 16, 14? You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't. You ain't finna do nothing. I'm your parent. I'm gonna go to the school and I'm gonna deal with it. You understand? Meanwhile, since you feel unsafe, then we're gonna let you stay home. You understand? And guess what? If everybody else was on that same page, like I said, we might get something out of these schools because they getting paid big money for our kids to go to school. That's what it's all about. You understand? That's why they came up with that, what's that rule out? No child left behind. That was not to make you feel like you did something or you made it through high school. That was to keep you in damn school so that they can get paid. You understand? That's what that was for. Not to where, well, you know how kids feel when their friends graduate and you don't. You understand? That wasn't for that. That was so that they could get the money. So they could get the money. That's what that was about. Okay? That's why they started shutting down all them city schools and had our kids being bused to the county for what is about an hour. They say damn bus ride about 45 minutes to an hour now. Because they got to go all the way to the damn county. They got to pick up all the kids in the city. Then they got to bus them all the way out to the county. Then the classes have been overcrowded by 25 and 30 students or more overcrowded. You understand? Each damn classroom. That's a lot of students. That's over the limit. You understand? So, like I said, all of that was about money. You know, when they closed up, was it 20-something schools in the city? Right here in St. Louis? Over 20-something schools, that was about that paper. That was about money. That's what that was about. All the different rules and things and laws they pass and make up, it's about getting paid. Okay? And black people need to understand this. We got enough educators, we got enough brothers and sisters with some money to where we can start building our own schools, man. You understand? But we can teach our own children ABC 1, 2, 3. But you're such a good slave, you just won't do it. you're such a good Christian. You understand? You want to show the white man that you love him and his God. You understand? That's why you won't do it. That's why you just want to get a good job for yourself and get a good education for your kids, and damn anybody else's. You understand? But that's ridiculous. And as you see what that type of mentality get us, right? The longer we keep thinking like that, our children will keep suffering in these classes. You see what I'm saying? When is black people gonna wake the hell up, man? You understand? Take the goddamn blinders off. Take your face from out between the white man's butt cheeks. You understand? And see what the hell he is doing to you. See what he doing to your children. You understand? Look at what he doing to our kids, man. These kids are turning around to white children. That's in the scripture too, in Wisdom of Solomon. And how they wives is foolish and they children is something to what they say. Well, real quick, let me read it. Hold on. What is scripture? Read me that one. Oh, here we go. It said, this is Wisdom of Solomon 3:12. It said, their wives are foolish and their children wicked. You understand? There was some wicked ass white kids in that school, bothering them children to where, like I said, they just want to learn. They just want their education. Them sisters and them little brothers is in there, they got goals. You understand? And they are actually trying to achieve them, all while some little white racist bastard is making racist comments to where they can't even focus on their classroom. You understand? On their little studies. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, you got your parents, these Christians, that's teaching you, oh, okay, go ahead, let freedom ring. Go on out there and protest. And then pull the white kids out of school and let them protest with you. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous, Doc. That is ridiculous. You can tell a Christian organized that march too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the kids. You understand? Some adult told them to do that. And they said, oh, let the white kids in there with you. It'll look better. Make a better statement. You understand? Meanwhile, look at what they do. You understand? Terrorizing our kids. And the only thing you can think of is let your kids do is damn march. Right. It's disgusting, man. Go ahead, read this one, y'all.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Do what?
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord said to the Israelites to gather yourselves together, not to join hands with white people, not to try to join hands with Arab people. You all in their religion, thinking you damn Muslim.
Right.
You understand? Not to try to join hands with the Chinese people. Look at what, ain't nobody stuck out a hand to you yet. You understand? And you steady trying to join hands with them. Ain't damn white man and Negroes and Christians think because the white man give you a job. What the hell they got to do with it? Somebody got to make his money, and who better than you? You know what I'm saying? Who better than you that can run the goddamn company with their eyes closed? You understand? Black people running these businesses like it ain't. Man, look, I got a contract out to where I go to every day. I go in there. The sister, like this, sister the secretary, the other, the devil is the main supervisor. Say I don't even know her title, but whatever she is, she's the supervisor over her. The sister, when I walk in, she, hey, all smiles and cheery, you hear me? Sitting there typing, I'm talking about getting it, man. Handling her business, boom, her work be done. Go in the next room where the devil at. This how she is. This is literally how she is over her computer. Can't even get it right.
Right.
You understand? Like I said, but go back in there with the sister, man, it's like the damn sky is blue. You understand?
No.
But turn around and go over in where Sally and boy, she's in hell. You hear me? She can't get nothing done, man. That white woman don't get no work done, now. None, man. She can't do it. She can't do it. You understand? But the sister, but won't let her run the department because
Right.
she's a nigga. You understand? I don't know nigga over me. You see what I'm saying? The sister run that place like I said with her eyes closed. Okay? But that's the devil's way, man. The scriptures say to gather ourselves together. Keep going.
Yea, gather together.
Mm-hmm.
O nation not desired.
Man, how many times do white people have to show you that you are not desired? Huh? I mean, damn, they killing you to show you that you're not desired. They murder you. You understand? They'll pull you over, blow your brains out, claim you had a gun, then they do a investigation to realize that you didn't have a gun. You understand? At all. No weapon at all. But they were so afraid of you. But you still don't get it from that? You go out to barbecue, what was that? What do they call it? Barbecue patty or something like that? What they call it? Permit patty or something? You understand? The brothers can't, you don't even want a nigga to eat. You understand? They couldn't even barbecue, and it's not illegal to barbecue in the park. You understand? But she turned and tried to act like somebody did something to her. Took the damn sister's paperwork. She asked, and that's enough. Who in the hell are you? You understand? You ain't the police to be asking me for a goddamn thing. You got a problem with me? You better call the police and get the hell out of my face. That's what you better do. You understand? The devil took the sister paperwork. The sister got begging for her damn purse. You stole her paperwork. That's stealing, man. That was illegal for her to do. That was theft. You understand? Took her stuff and refused to give it back to her. But the sister got to beg for it. It's not me. You understand? First off, you ain't finna get nothing get close enough on me to take nothing out of my hand. You understand? At one of my contracts out in O'Fallon, look, I had a devil turn around and tell him, hey, what you doing out here? I said, minding my business. I said, if you were smart, you would do the same thing. So he started walking up. I said, don't do it. I'm telling you now, it's going to go bad. Okay? And it's going to be bad for you. Do not approach me. You understand? And that devil did not approach me. Because I'm not playing. The scripture says that we fight and we die for our lives and our laws. I'm not going to sit here and I know what the devil is capable of. I didn't look at him and see, oh my God, that's Mr. Rogers. Oh, hey, I'm just in your neighborhood. You understand? I ain't want to have no conversation with this fool. Because I know that they are the murderers of the earth. You understand? White man is the murderer of the earth. The hell would I let a murderer get close to me for? That would be real damn stupid. You understand? Somebody on the line say something?
Sir, that my phone was actually on mute.
Oh, okay, no swear, boy. Yeah. So like I said, I told you approach me, it's going to go bad for you. And I mean it, devil. You understand? And he guess what he did? He stayed where he was at. You understand?
Right.
He said, why? Because he's a coward, man. The white man is a goddamn coward. All that MAGA and Make America Great Again hat that you had on, man, I'll smash that thing down your goddamn throat. I'm telling you. I will defend myself. Okay? At all costs. I will defend my brothers and my sisters at all costs. And our children. You understand? You ain't finna lay a finger on them either. Alright? But yeah, man, like I said, but this devil, he thought he had some. I guess he ate some spinach. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what Popeye need? Popeye needed some spinach to how to get strong. You understand? So, like I said, but that right there, man, I just hate that our people are so damn weak. You know what I mean? To where we'll just let them people approach us and do harm to us and all of that. General Muhammad has said one of the coldest things to me, man, you understand, is he said, in this life you gotta know that you are under attack. You understand? And he said, and guess what? If you know you're under attack, you'll never be a victim. You understand? And that right there, man, was like, cold. You understand? Because guess what black people end up doing? They let Mr. Rogers walk up on them. You understand? And then they become the damn victim. Instead of knowing the truth, you understand? Knowing that white people hate your guts and that they want to kill us all, and you gotta treat them like that. You understand? You treat them with caution. Instead of letting them walk up on you and then you get your brain blown out or get the hell beat out you, and then they say, well, I was defending myself. You understand? I was standing my ground. He had a gun. Or whatever he might say. You understand? So he can turn around and take out what he want to do on you. He want to kill you. He want to murder you. You understand? So like I said, man, but our people, man, you got to come into this truth. You got to come into the ISUPK.
Right.
We raising real men, soldiers. You understand? Not nobody weak to where you gonna turn around and let somebody kill them and their family and all of that. We gonna live or we gonna die for each other up in there. You understand? And is that on the scripture? Yeah, that's it on there. So we dropped that. You understand? But if we ain't got any more questions or nothing like that, we go ahead and end the class. Shalom, Israel.